Huh.
Okay, within exercise, which is one of our 6 key ingredients to keeping the reservoir of health full and you healthy, there are 5 kinds of exercise we should have in our routine. There's your spinal stability maneuvers, there's core stability, which we're going to talk about today, there's cardio exercise, there is balance retraining, and there is resistance training. So core stability, keeping this core strong so it supports the back and protects your back. It also has a role in all kinds of other parts of our health too, as far as posture, heart health, digestion, and so on. But core stability, they used to teach sit-ups and leg lifts and crunches. I don't recommend you do those. That's too much strain on the low back. So I recommend either a stability ball with proper instruction or plank exercises. And I really like plank exercises. They're the safest, they're the most effective at toning and strengthening this core area. If you Google plank exercises, you'll find a lot of exercises. There's a ton of them out there. And you should include front planks, back planks, and side planks. There are examples of all 3 of those. I'm going to give you some basics and then one step up with some advanced moves in this particular video. So plank exercises, we're going to use this bench right here to demonstrate those. So bear with me and we'll get started, starting with front planks. Okay, front planks, you're going to lay on your stomach, and these are very simple. All you got to do is get on your elbows. You can do them up on straight arms, but elbows is just as good and a little bit easier on your arms and shoulders. What you're going to do is rest on your elbows and your toes and bring your whole torso and legs into a straight line, holding that position. Now you'll hear people talking about doing planks for minutes. In fact, somebody just recently set a record of 5 hours in a plank position. That makes no sense to me. What I want you to do is work up to 30 seconds in each position. So 30 seconds in this position, keeping your torso totally straight. Sometimes it's difficult to tell if you're sagging down or if you're jackknifing. So you might want to do it in front of a mirror or get a coach to tell you when you're doing either. But you're going to hold it 30 seconds. This is the basic front plank. We'll add some complication to it after we go through all 3 of the basic planks. So that's the front plank. Okay, side plank is the same thing. You're resting on your elbow and your ankles, in this case, or the side of your foot. And again, you're going to bring yourself up into a straight line, torso and legs, straight line from your head straight down to your feet. You're going to hold it up to 30 seconds once again. And once you're comfortable doing that for 30 seconds, we'll add complication to it. And remember, you got to do both sides. I won't show you the other side. It's exactly the same mirror image. So that's the side plank. All right, back plank. Laying on your back, feet tucked up toward your hips. And again, you're just going to bring your hips up into a straight line from your shoulders all the way down to your knees. And again, it's sometimes hard to tell if you're too low or too high. It's hard to get too high, but you want a straight line. A coach can kind of give you some feedback on if that's a straight line or not. You may need to use your arms for stability. Once you can hold that for 30 seconds, we'll add some complication to it in the next segment of this video. So that's the back plank. All right, for complication for back plank, there are several steps you can take. You can start by crossing your arms over like this. What that does is bring your shoulders up off the floor, and it makes it a little more difficult to stabilize. If you can handle that okay, then you're going to add bringing one leg up into that straight line. Again, holding 30 seconds. If you can do that, you're going to add motion. I do a little square with that leg. Then you're going to do the other leg. Again, 30 seconds of that. And then finally, you can bring the leg straight up and add a little bit of a stretch to the back of the hamstrings. And it's a complication to the back plank. And it makes it a little less monotonous. And it adds some different muscle coordination that you'll need. Next, let's do the side plank with some complication. All right, for the side plank, there's a number of these you can do. You're going to start in the basic plank position. If you're comfortable doing that, you're going to add arm straight up and make a motion with your arm and your knee. Both are coming straight up. You can't really see my arm, but it's just moving up over my head. And you do that. I do that for a count of 10. Then I add another one, which is a little bit of a twist. If you got a bad low back, be gentle with this twisting motion. Remember, I don't like twisting for the low back, but I'll do a series of 10 or 15 of those. And then a third complication to the side plank is moving your foot, touching your toe, touching your heel. Toe in front, heel in back. So you're resting on one leg. This is quite a bit harder, but I'll do a series of 10 or 20 of those on each side. That's the complication to the side plank. All right, this complication for the front plank we'll do next. You can Google these. There's a lot of them out there. This one is pretty tough. It's called the Panther, I believe. We're actually getting up on your hands and your toes. So you're in a position like this, and you're going to add balance. Like this, and then straight out. Like this, and straight out. Like this, and straight out. In that position, you're using a lot of micro muscles, and it's very good for your torso, for your core stability. Alright, so that's core stability through plank exercises, and you can start simple and build on it. Start with 5 seconds in each position, build up to 30 seconds in each position. As you master that, you can add the complication motions. And Google it and get more. It's not boring. There's a ton of them you can do. It makes it kind of fun. So enjoy it, get stronger, get healthier. Okay, so that's the core stability through plank exercises. And there's each position, start with 5 seconds, work your way up to 30 seconds. When you master 30 seconds, you add the complications, the motions, the positions that make it a little less monotonous, and you'll get stronger and healthier. So work on it, enjoy it, it's a lot of fun.
Huh.